Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
The next chapter in West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies flies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase. And COVID-19 protocols will be in effect. Secure your seats to the action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Alrighty, and we'd like to welcome you to another Mikey Live program. On Fridays, we keep it for a little while. We don't keep you long, you know. So hello to you. We know that you have your plans for the weekend, so we're not going to keep you very long. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. And to those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to you. And the usual suspects who are always here, welcome to you as well. Remedial work to be undertaken on the Jean Anglais Road. That has been a major concern. We'll talk about that in a moment. Lindon Victor, he records his personal best. We'll talk about that. Russia's war in Ukraine is affecting prices, says the PM, and unvaccinated fans to attend cricket matches next week. Andy Williams to represent the NDC in the South, and X-ray services now available at the Princess Royal Hospital. So we have all of that and more to tell you about on tonight's Mikey Live program. We got to let you know the headlines that's brought to you through the kind compliments of Court Grenada Limited, Digital Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, All right, and of course, all the other sponsors to the program, we say hello and thank you for so doing. And the cricket match, boy, yeah, man, West Indies and England, it's getting exciting. And of course, we'll have exciting cricket match here. The updated information for you is that now unvaccinated patrons are now allowed to attend the games.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Collect, share, and win with Coca-Cola. Here's your chance to win one of 3 Sony PlayStation 5 consoles when you enjoy original Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola No Sugar. Collect specially marked labels and spell the word MAGIC. Submit the labels in an envelope with your name, address, and contact information and drop in entry boxes provided at major supermarkets. 22 lucky winners can also win great weekly prizes including Samsung Smart TVs, Samsung mobile phones, Samsung tablets, and free Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Real magic. See press or online for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, so welcome one and all. So there's a young lady who needs some support. Her name is Cecilia Francis, and she's having a fundraising barbecue at the Library Community Center on Saturday, 2nd April, and that's going to be starting at 2 p.m. All right, and you see that they'll be having drinks and so on. You can call 404-1762 to order. All right, you see they'll be barbecuing chicken, pork, and grilled fish with potato salad. Drinks again will be on sale, all right? And they say that it proceeds in aid of eye surgery in Barbados. All right, so that will be a fundraising barbecue that will be happening on Saturday, 2nd April at the Library Community Center. Okay, and the Down Syndrome Committee Association, they'll be in Montrouge tomorrow. I think it's from 3 o'clock. You know, they're doing their walk around Montrouge, you know. Yeah, so we want to show all the support and thing. We all colorful socks and all them kind of thing there. So somebody called, well, I met with somebody who said that they had some concerns regarding Jean Anglais Road. That road in Jean Anglais that takes you to Golf Course. That there was work that started, well, you know that road was bad. And it was kind of caving in. And work started and it halted and they didn't know what was going on. So I was kind of like checking out to see what was going on with it. And then I just realized that the ministry said that they are going to be working on that piece of roads. Well, let me tell you what they are saying, all right? And that was an old release that I got from them saying that the the Ministry of Infrastructural Development, they say that they have contracted a company to do the construction on this retaining wall, all right? And the general public, you're advised that you can expect to see work commencing there on March 23rd. All right. So on March 23rd, they are saying that you're going to see work starting there. They're saying that concrete works are expected to take place on or before next Friday. All right. And it will be continuing for a period of about 8 weeks. And they say that they wanted to apologize for any inconveniences caused. All right. The lady said, Mikey, a man tried to walk there and he fell and all kind of stuff, and they didn't see anything happening for a long period of time, and so they wanted to know what was going on. So of course I got some information for you on that. All right. So they say that they're going to be starting work in a couple of days on this. All right. Good. The next thing that we have to tell about Lindon Victor. Let me show all the thing, the paper boy. Y'all seen that, right? Let me see if I can put it up on all the screen. Look at yes, Lindon Victor. He ran a personal best of 6.91 seconds in the 60 meters. And he earned 91 points. You understand? In the men heptathlon. Or heptathlon. How do you pronounce it? Heptathlon. In the World Indo Athletics Championship in Belgrade, Serbia. All right. And he's always making a name for himself. He's always, so big up little Lindon boy. You understand? Anyway, we're moving on. Good job, bro. Earlier, the Prime Minister is saying that Russia's war in Ukraine will have implications across the world, including Grenada. It says one of the ways that you would feel the impact is through prices, wheat prices, prices of gasoline and so on. They say although Grenada was on a good trajectory in terms of recovery from the pandemic, this current situation in Ukraine is likely to create some further issues for Grenada.
Grenada continues its economic recovery at what we hope is the tail end of the COVID-19 pandemic, but which now is being threatened by the cold winds of war from the east. Russia's war in Ukraine has not only upended the world order, but has ushered in a new era of uncertainty amidst the specter of a conflict with potential to widen. There are serious global economic consequences for all of us. Inflationary pressures that were already rising even before the first rockets had landed, largely because of a world supply chain challenge, will only get worse in the immediate period. Sisters and brothers, these are turbulent times for the world energy markets, and the rise in fuel prices will have an impact everywhere and on everyone. We made a commitment to cap the price of gas to local consumers at $15 a gallon, and that remains in place for now. It means, however, that government will have to sacrifice more in providing the subsidy, thereby limiting our ability to spend elsewhere.
And that's the Prime Minister speaking about how the Ukraine-Russia war is affecting and is anticipated to continue affecting the world and Grenada as well. Now we understand that the government of Grenada has given permission for unvaccinated cricket fans to attend the third and final Apex Test match between West Indies and England The match will be played at the Grenada National Stadium from March 24th to the 28th. In a decision taken earlier this week, Grenada's Minister for Health announced there is no longer a vaccine differentiation policy as of April 4th, or would not be any. In fact, the Prime Minister stated the same thing, that there will not, as of April 4th, be any differentiation in terms of vaccination and those who are not, well, who are vaccinated and not vaccinated. So I'm not sure as to at what point that decision was made for the cricket. But if we're going back on the statements that the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health made, they referred to April 4th as being the official date for that. But maybe there was some kind of other communication that was communicated to Cricket West Indies and so on, you know, because the Cricket West Indies say that it's welcoming news. And of course that will lead to more people attending the games, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't see where they said you know, it's with immediate effect. So good night again. I see people still saying Andy Williams is a businessman, hotspot they call him, you know. So he was elected to be, or voted in by the delegates of the NDC for that constituency to represent the party in the, well, currently as a caretaker, you understand, as a candidate to contest the next general elections. He will be going up against Senator Nolan Cox from the NNP. They might be just around the same age, just around the same height, around the same skin tone. Yeah, that, but different backgrounds, you know. That will be an interesting run. That will be a very interesting run. You know, the thing is shaping up really nicely, if you ask me. And where are you putting your vote? If you had to vote for any of the two, who would you be voting for? Would it be Andy Williams or Cox? Next week we go do a little vote, you know. We'll do some little voting on the middays. You understand? So Andy came up against Terry Forrester of the NDC. You know, it was going to be between any of the two. But the majority of the delegates thought Andy is the guy. All right. After 29 years, the Ministry of Health officially recommenced X-ray services at the Princess Royal Hospital in Carriacou. You understand? So you could see that there. You understand? Now this means that medical practitioners at the Princess Royal Hospital will now be able to have timely diagnosis, quicker implementation of treatment plans, and improved patient outcomes. No longer will patients have to be transferred to mainland Grenada for an X-ray, especially for minor issues and non-emergency patients. You understand? Now, X-ray is going to be able to be done in the place, Carriacou, which is really good. Take long, boy. You understand? So now, at least, you know, you have to come. I can imagine, you know, you break a little thing or you figure, you break a little thing or you sprain a little thing or whatever the case is, you have to come down every time you're up and down the place. What kind of vibes is that, dog? You understand? So I agree. Get the thing up and running, man. You know, fix up the place, no, man. What is that one? Somebody say it's about time. You understand? Yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, so it seems like they have that going on. There are a few cases that we will be telling you about on Monday. The case against a mentally ill man, it has been discontinued by the court. We'll talk about that. You understand? That killing in Wester Hall last year or year before. Anyway, we have an update for you on that on Monday, God's willing. You know, we don't want to keep it too long on Friday night, you know. And then we go tell you about another killing that took place in Munich. We have an update for you on that too, Monday, God's willing, in Munich. All right, it was a sentence that was handed down of 20 years and 1 month. We'll talk about that too. Coming up Monday, God's willing. So we have a few things to tell you about on Monday. Yeah? But for now, let's take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we will have for you the national report and we have the weather. We tell you it doesn't keep all along on the program on Fridays, man.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
The next chapter in West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies vies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase, and COVID-19 protocols will be in effect. Secure your seats to the action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Collect, share, and win with Coca-Cola. Here's your chance to win one of 3 Sony PlayStation 5 consoles when you enjoy original Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola No Sugar. Collect specially marked labels and spell the word MAGIC. Submit the labels in an envelope with your name, address, and contact information and drop in entry boxes provided at major supermarkets. 22 lucky winners can also win great weekly prizes including Samsung Smart TVs, Samsung mobile phones, Samsung tablets, and free Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, real magic. See press or online for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
OECS chairman attributes courage of leadership as one significant factor for achievements of the sub-regional grouping. Details to this story and more in the national report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Friday, March 18, 2022, I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Chairman of the OECS Authority, Grenada's Prime Minister, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, has cited the courage of leadership as the key factor contributing to achievements of the OECS in its 40-year history and the region's management of the COVID-19 pandemic. Addressing the 6th sitting of the OECS Assembly on Friday, Dr. Mitchell reflected that he assumed the position of chairman at a unique confluence of diverse circumstances, one being the pinnacle of commemoration of the 40th anniversary of this sub-regional integration movement, and two, the apex of the fight against the crippling global pandemic. The assembly was held under the theme Embracing New Platforms and Innovative Models for Leadership in Sustainability. He said never before has the experiment of the OECS regional integration architecture been more relevant and more vibrant, demonstrated in the agility and imagination with which we have been able to convene, construct and mobilize policies, equipment and vaccines in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, among other areas.
Our special circumstances and unique vulnerabilities as small island developing state SIDS demand particular attention and creativity as we continue to navigate and strive amidst an ever-present and emerging crises and developmental challenges. Madam Speaker, I embrace and applaud the theme for this sixth sitting of the Assembly, embracing new platforms and innovative models for leadership and sustainability. This, honorable colleagues, resonates with my call for the courage of leadership, one that is flexible and relevant and willing to explore new horizons and approaches that fit the times and situations.
Dr. Mitchell also referred to the war in the Ukraine and its potential impact on the region, noting that it adds a layer of uncertainty, like other challenges such as climate change and sea level rise. He concluded his statement to the Assembly by calling for togetherness in the continued march towards development. Moving along, the Ministry of Infrastructure Development has contracted Sunrise Construction Company to construct a retaining wall to stabilize the existing roadway at Jean Anglais. The ministry says foundation work will commence next Wednesday as the requisite reinforcement for the road retaining structure is being fabricated off-site. Concrete works are expected to take place on or before next Friday. Construction will continue for 8 weeks, and the ministry assures the general public that construction work will take place with alacrity. A $175,000 EC investment in an X-ray and ultrasound machine for Carriacou means that residents now have the luxury of accessing service in quick time while saving the cost of traveling to the mainland for these services. The machines were commissioned during a ceremony at the Princess Royal Hospital on Friday, essentially reintroducing a service that has been absent for a significant number of years. The new equipment donated by the St. George's University will enhance access and efficiency in service delivery and data management and minimize the delay and diagnosis of patients in need of treatment. Member of Parliament for Carriacou and Petit Martinique, Honorable Kendra Maturin Stewart, says improved health services should not be a privilege but a right for all. She wasted no time in making an appeal for additional equipment for the hospital.
Now that we can diagnose and we can manage better some of our health issues, I would like to now I would like our hospital to be now in a place where we can better manage, for example, a broken arm, a broken leg. And so persons now would not have to travel to Grenada for surgery. So I would like to see a small operating theater here at Princess Royal Hospital. So at least our mothers can undergo a cesarean section.
Hospital officials say in the absence of diagnostic services on the island, almost 1 in every 4 patients require transfer to Grenada for diagnostic and other services. Director of Hospital Services, Dr. Taisha Donnell, said this spells quicker implementation of treatment plans and improved patient outcomes.
We have all discovered the beauty and tranquility of the Sister Isles, and person living here would no longer and visiting here will no longer have to worry about the ability to get an X-ray or even basic lab services in the event of illness or accident while on the Sister Isles. We are also in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 affects primarily the respiratory system. Therefore, having access to X-ray enables us to quickly diagnose COVID-19 related pneumonias and implement timely treatment, which leads to improved patient outcome.
The first X-ray using the new machine was done on January 31, 2022, and since then 95 X-rays have been done, which translate into 95 less transfers to Grenada for the service. Radiologist Dr. Linwell Flery is happy to have the services on island to help those in need.
We have the X-ray services, so for any kind of injuries, brain injuries, spine injuries, abdominal injuries, severe abdominal pain obstruction, we have that service, and Cassandra is on call as well. And we hope to also have the service of the sonographers, not every day, but a couple times for the month, coming up and providing that service. In the meantime, the doctors will be doing the best they can. Dr. Cisse, Dr. McClarence, Dr. Bethel, usually do their best. They look at the ultrasound images and they send it to me, and we discuss about it as to what's going on, because sometimes no matter where you are, you have to try to do the best you can.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The next chapter in West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies vies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase. Must be fully vaccinated to attend all matches, and COVID-19 protocols will be in effect. Secure your seats to the action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The Discharge Prisoners Aid Committee has begun a series of consultations that will give the public an insight into its plans to reintegrate long-term offenders back into society. Headed by Chairman, retired Deputy Commissioner Raymond Charles, the committee will spearhead initiatives aimed at providing mental and social support. The first in this series of consultations was held at Grenada Youth and Cultural Center on Thursday. The committee comprises representatives of governmental and non-governmental bodies, as well as religious and community organizations. We hear more in this June Paul report.
The Discharge Prisoners Aid Committee, DPAC, held its first in the series of stakeholder consultations on Thursday. It was held at the Grenada Youth and Cultural Center, Monroe, St. George. The committee will be responsible for the mental and social preparation of long-term prisoners at Richmond Hill Prison who will be reintegrated back into society. DPAC is headed by retired Deputy Commissioner Raymond Charles, who has been appointed to serve as the chairman. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Home Affairs and Youth Development, Marina Jessamy, spoke of the collaboration between the ministry and DPAC and the importance of rehabilitation of the inmates as they integrate back into society.
The Discharge Prisoners Aid Committee is part of the Prison Act, and on the national security we know that we administrate 3 main functions at Her Majesty's Prison. The first one, what most people are aware of, is the custody, that we have persons there who are remanded to prisons, but we also have the function of industry, and more so the third one, rehabilitation. And rehabilitation is very important to us because we have a very young population of inmates in prisons. We have about 374 inmates, and 70% of them are between the ages of 18 and 40. And we are very concerned because we do not want them to miss out on the opportunities in life. And so while they are in prison, there is a very active rehabilitation program, but when they are discharged, then they are faced with challenges of reintegration. How as society we welcome them, what kind of support do we give them, what kind of economic opportunities we give them to rebuild their lives. They need a home, they need an income, and so. And I believe that with the support of the committee, they can help them identify opportunities, and they have that genuine and consistent support.
Chairman of the Discharge Prisoners Aid Committee, Raymond Charles, highlighted the mandate and importance of the committee.
The park is really to assist those who would have gone to prison, those who went to prison, to assist them to regain their lives back into society. It is important to prevent them from returning to the walls of Richmond Hill Prison and to influence other persons in society.
According to Acting Commissioner of Prisons Rupert Nichols, with a youthful population of 70% of the 374 inmates at Her Majesty's Prison, it is hoped that such initiative will create a positive impact on the lives of those who will benefit from the program.
Based on our statistics over the years, persons who are involved in the different levels of the rehabilitation program, we see that 20% keep reoffending and 80% would remain outside in gainful employment and activities. With such program, we are looking at 100% for persons to remain out there where they could have, structure their life in a positive way for their development, the family, and the country as a whole. So going forward with programs like this, we are looking for, as I said, 100%, especially when we have a youthful population. Almost 70% of our 374 inmates are between 18 and 40 years. So we really look forward for initiatives like that to really help persons to make a meaningful impact in society.
The other committee members are Pastor Jude Hector, Wayne James, representative from the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Community Empowerment, Johnny Callis, representing the Division of Youth Development, Vonnie James, representing the Conference of Churches of Grenada, Christopher Stroud, Councillor, and Wendy Chitterman, who will be the Secretary to the committee. According to data, the economic cost of crime to the Grenadian economy is over $100 million annually. Reporting for the Division of Youth Development, I am June Paul.
And finally, Parliamentary Representative for St. Andrew Northwest, Honorable Delma Thomas, and her team joined the family of centenarian Pastor Diego Beggs on Thursday to celebrate his 103rd birthday. The minister said that Pastor Beggs, a resident of Mount Horn, has been a father figure and role model to herself and others of Mount Horn and surrounding communities.
We want to thank God for what He has done in your life. He has made you a leading example, a role model for us in Moncton and by extension, Byland and all the surrounding areas where you pastor before to follow. And so we want to thank God for you. We want to thank you for the contributions that you have made in the development of Moncton, Byland, Maribor, Lafayette, the entire constituency of St. Andrew Northwest. So, Martinique, yes, because you have been everywhere preaching God's word. And so I want to thank you.
Family member Leonora George spoke highly of Pastor Beggs. She also shared similar sentiments with Minister Thomas, describing him as a mentor, role model, and pillar to his family and those with whom he have come in contact.
You are indeed a man of God. You have been a pillar for the family, and even this morning, you have been providing so much history on the family for me that I need to return and capture all that. You are such a resourceful person. And as Minister indicated earlier, growing up in Moncton, you have been a model father, a model citizen of Moncton. Believe me, there is nothing negative I could say than you have been a hard-working person, generous person, supporting in whatever way you can.
Pastor Beggs was in high spirits on his birthday. He spoke with GIS and thanked the minister and her team for celebrating with him.
I feel very happy to see that you all come and celebrate my birthday with me.
And with that story, come to the end of the National Report for Friday, March 18th, 2022. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharian Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sharian, and the rest of the GIS news team. Now for a look at the weather, as we got from the Met Office. The weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy with an increase in cloudiness and isolated showers by midnight. Minimum temperature 23.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves up to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. And on Saturday, we can tell you the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with brief isolated showers mainly during the morning. The maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves up to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Marine advisory will be in effect for Saturday as well. Taking a look at Sunday, we can tell you that the weather for Sunday is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy overnight. The maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 24 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves up to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. The marine advisory will be in effect for Sunday as well. So that's it for the weather, and let's say hello to all the folks who are currently tuned in on YouTube. Yeah, so all the YouTube viewers, we say hello to you, and may God bless you and your family. All of you, Shireen, Velma, It's Clovey, Glenora, Mom, Tallman, and all the other folks who are there on YouTube, we say hello, hello, hello. And for those of you who are currently tuned in on Facebook, we say hello to you, Rolanda, Joyous, Hannah, Pearl, Cindy, Devar, Jane, Brenda, Bermuda, Queen, Zaka, Hazel, Ansha, Doris, Timron, Lintona. Did I say Hazel? Okay, well, best Yvonne, Praise Worship, Rolanda, and everyone else, man. Let's say thank you and God bless you. Okay, guys? Shemaine is with us as well. Yeah, Kirin, I see you there. I see you locked in. And so everyone else, blessings to you, all right? And Jacqueline, how are you? Are they in London? Well, blessings to you, all right? Hey, Shemaine, I see you again. Okay? So that's it, guys. Anne, I see you as well. Anne, blessings to you, Anne. So take care, Zaka and everybody. We'll touch base again, okay, guys? Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Have a good one.